It has come to my attention that in New York, they dropped a PSA about a nuclear bomb. Now, this comes shortly after, or what to do in a nuclear explosion. They didn't drop a nuclear bomb, girl. That came out completely wrong. Just like that Taco Bell did that I ate last night, but that's neither here nor motherfucking goddamn gay there.
Had a lot to worry about lately. Now, city officials want you to prepare for another potential danger, even though it is not actually a potential danger. And I'm talking nuclear attack.
So there's been a nuclear attack. Don't ask me how or why, just know that the big one has hit, okay? So what do?
I will say this. They came out with the PSA advising people on what it is they're supposed to do just in case there was a nuclear explosion. First and foremost, I'm going to educate you on my perspective. It's all bullshit. This is why I say that. Vladimir Putin, prior to that, said that he has enough atomic bombs and atomic missile power to blow up the east coast of the United States. The United States then wants to release a PSA in the same regards of a nuclear explosion and what to do. Fear-mongering. Period. This is fear-mongering 101. And this is how you know that the powers that be, and I'm talking about people who are in a place of government in a high regard, feed off of fear. Why? First of all, because fear makes money. Okay, when you're afraid of something going down, 9 times out of 10, you're going to buy all the toilet paper in the goddamn food line. Okay? Okay, consumerism is a thing. There are less people on the world, in the planet right now because of COVID-19. I wonder where that came from. But it's less people in the planet, so there's going to be more fear elicited amongst the people. It's no coincidence that Russia said this, and then another country says this. There are 2 people at the top, the president or the cabinet or Congress or however you want to interpret the law at this time. And over there is Vladimir Putin. Who wins? Okay? Who's not in it? China, because they good. Okay? Now, China is in it, but China pretty much is like, look, you know, in the UN right now, NATO, they, look, y'all just do whatever y'all gonna do, you know, XYZ, they didn't step in with the Ukraine, they ain't do nothing. China's just still shipping us products that Donald Trump tried to make in-house, and it ain't working. But what I will say is this, I think it's fear-mongering. That's what it is. So I'm going to ask my tarot, do we have a nuclear bomb that we need to be preparing ourselves for? It says the joke is on us. The jester shows up upright because they already know what to do if a nuclear bomb is actually going to go down over here in this country. They have military interception. There's a reason why they put that out there. Not to inspire you or give you a how-to guide, because let's be clear, if a nuclear bomb was headed to the East Coast, it ain't nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. If we survive, we will survive with radio poisoning. And I'd rather die and go to a wonderful spiritual community rather than to sit up here looking like El DeBarge. Well, I didn't mean no offense, El DeBarge. You look good. I meant Zombie Marge. Zombie Marge. That's what I meant. Zombie Marge. That's... I'm sorry, Mr. DeBarge. You know, hopefully you'll give me some background vocals on my album or something like that if you're still singing, you know, decrepitude and magnitude. Okay, this says the joke is on us. They already know what to do if a nuclear explosion goes down. They're putting it in front of our face, and I'm not going to say they're laughing at the top, but it's a joke. Okay, I don't take it as a joke because there is stuff that we can do to prepare if you do want to live after radioactive poisoning goes down, but there's no threat here. I don't see a threat here. I don't see a nuclear explosion here, at least in the next 50 years. I don't see this. When is the next one? 2072? That's what I see. Are there going to be more threats of nuclear explosions? Yeah, but these are just bullies talking shit to each other. People in power impressing upon people in power. Should we fear war? This says no, but they might... I mean, it's not saying no. It's saying, like, we're not there yet. I feel like there are other crossroads that need to be crossed before I can accurately say that there's going to be a war. Do we have the ingredients for a war right now? Yeah, but everybody pussy. Okay? I feel like there's a lot of reasons to go to war. Hell, we shouldn't never stop being at war and let somebody tell it, but I'm glad for the peace that we do have. And I will also say this. If you are within the sound of my voice, you are protected from any hurt, harm, or danger. Please, please, please stop feeding into fear. Okay? And if you do, please continue to watch me. Okay? And don't watch shit like this individual who was found raping people who just had a baby. He was an anesthesiologist. Did y'all see this article? He was an anesthesiologist, 32 years old. I'm 32. Maybe that's when your perversions start coming out. Now, I said I would rob a crater, but I ain't going down under 22 years old. And I say 22 because 21, they're still young. They're just young with privileges. 22, you start to get some sense about yourself. But I'm like, oh Oh my God, this man, he sat up there and was raping people that just had a baby under anesthesia. Can we please get some mental health help for these Caucasian people? And I mean that in the best regards, because y'all the only ones shooting up schools. Y'all the only ones putting your dick in people who just had a baby. Okay, what can we do to help you? Aside from your white supremacy side trying to tell you that black people are taking over, or Mexicans are taking over, or Chinese are taking over. Y'all need to look up white supremacy. But I will say this, like I said, I'm for the people, all people. Because black people, we don't need to hold all white people accountable for shit. Let's be clear. Okay, I say things in a comedic way, and I know that my voice holds weight, but I say things that people ain't saying. Okay, you know, let's just be clear. But I will say this. I will say that amidst the madness, honey, staying sane, recycling energy is the propane in your tank that you need to barbecue grill at your house. Stay positive. Don't fear. Okay, prepare yourself as you see fit. But don't feed into propaganda that is meant to make you fear. Somebody is making money on you being afraid. Okay? Somebody said he was Brazilian. Now that ain't what I saw, girl. Hold on. Let me see who let me see who it was. Doctor raping pregnant people. Hold on. Doctor raping pregnant people. Was he Brazilians? He was Brazilians. Now I'm racist. Now I'm goddamn racist, child. Damn, I just looked at him and said, I mean, this happens to me all the time. They look at me off the rip and say I'm white. You know, I'm real Caucasian. Cynthia? You know, this happens to me all the time. You know, people look at me and they say I'm white, and they look at me and say, oh, he want to be a woman. Oh, they look at me and say, oh, what you do? You do hair? Ooh, bitch. It's stereotypes we all fall into. They look like a white man. But the white Brazilians is the one I like because they can pass and they got a fat ass. But I ain't slapping his ass. He too busy slapping out BB Mama ass. That's what he doing. He too busy slapping BB Mama ass. Okay? Whoo, this reading got me sweating, girl. Fear it not. The threat of nuclear war is always imminent because somebody gonna jump stupid. But I don't feel like that's happening in our lifetime. Cynthia.